We're on Sausage Roll. Ziltik sent this to me because he usually sends me things he knows that will bother me when I try like hell to avoid them. Now that's her posing with, who's that broad who plays Captain Marvel? Can't remember her name for shit. That's the mark of a bad actor. Or at least a bad celebrity. When people know what you look like but can't remember your name to save their life. The alien race is like,
who was the lead actress in Captain Marvel, human?
I don't know. She's the blonde woman who's really annoying, though.
Yes, you're very warm, human, but who is it, or else we blow up the planet?
Just blow it. I don't care. I don't care. YouTube's demonetizing me. Blow it up. Jake Paul still lives. Meet the writer of the highly anticipated Captain Marvel 2. Can't wait. Sounds juicy. Oh God, I can't sleep. I'm quivering with anticipation. Sometimes the movies are a reflection of the writer's worldviews and opinions. Sometimes they aren't. Regardless, it's interesting to see who is behind the upcoming Marvel 2 sequel, whatever. You Captain Marvel, like, honest to God, were you losing sleep thinking about the Captain Marvel sequel? The only person losing sleep over Captain Marvel was Jeremy, the quartering. He was waiting for them to just do that because he's going to get a Corvette from the videos he'll do. And if I'm lucky, I'll get some lunch. So I'm going to get the jump on this. Captain Marvel 2, albeit confused story progression, has been confirmed. As a matter of fact, Disney have even hired someone to pen the script, someone who is overwhelmingly passionate about the film's message. Who is she? Do you know? No, I don't know. Why are you asking me, Arena Rose, or whatever the hell your name is? I don't care to know. I don't have to know. I'm the celebrity here. God, I'm turning into Dennis Reynolds from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
That's not important. Don't ask me questions. I'm not taking questions. The Golden God is not taking questions. I am the Golden God.
Meet Captain Marvel 2's writer, Kelly Sue DeConnick. No, I don't care. She is an uber feminist. Right there, we've already hit a brick wall. That's uber feminist. Could it get any worse? Feminism in America. I'm bored and I feel oppressed, even though I'm not really oppressed. Now, what was the saying again? Equality feels like oppression to the privileged. Never Trumper. Don't know what that is. She's pro-Iranian or Iran and an Islam activist. I don't understand. Their religions and belief systems are really counter to pro-uber feminism, but you know what? What do I know? I'm a misogynist and incel, and what else was I called? Oh, alt-right troll. That's another good one. But most importantly, an avid comic book reader, massive nerd and passionate geek. I'm also an avid comic book reader. But guess what? Because Marvel and DC keep hiring a bunch of no-talent hacks who continuously push some sort of political narrative in my comic books where I choose to escape, I stop buying them. And now they're losing money. Gee willikers, Batman, you mean that if you don't cater to your core audience, you lose money? That's right, chum of chums. Even the most elementary douchebag would know that. Marvel, you should hire me. I could turn around everything when it comes to comic books. DC too. By the way, Ice Poseidon is demanding a $2 million Mixer partnership. How can he make demands? Ice Poseidon is in no place to make demands. Let's move on. She may not be a seasoned screenwriter, but what she lacks in experience, she makes up for in passion. Kelly is a champion of women's rights and embodies Captain Marvel, an acquaintance of the writer told us. Okay. I didn't know women had no rights in America.
Shut the fuck up for the 50th billionth time if you'd fucking listen.
For example, yeah.
The MRA group. Can you
Why?
shut the fuck up for a second too?
I really didn't. You want to know who doesn't have any rights? The average male. A dude can get raped and the first thing they'll say, men can't be raped by women. You want to know who doesn't have any rights? An edgy YouTuber. They don't have any rights. You do any content they find bad, they come down on you. Kelly C was also a prominent figure in Gamergate. Okay, that's there's a feather to put in your hat. I don't know who she is. I didn't see her in the whole Gamergate thing. The only ones that came out of it, whatever. I'm so sick of Gamergate, but I swear to God, journalism and feminists can't seem to let that shit die. They're the ones who can't move on. Everything is Gamergate with these people. Everything. And the lesser heard of Comicsgate. Not even looking into it. I'm not in the mood to lose my mind considering comic books are dying, thanks to the great, brilliant moves they've been making as of late. Who worked tirelessly alongside Anita Sarkeesian to eradicate toxic masculinity from male-dominated video games and comic book culture. Right there is the epitome of stupidity. Worked tirelessly for Anita Sarkeesian to eradicate toxic masculinity from the male-dominated video game and comic book culture. Why don't we as men try to eradicate toxic femininity from tampons? Why not? Because we belong there just as much. And I mean in the sense of, sure, there could be women in gaming and comics and whatnot, but it's male-dominated for a reason because these are male-created entities. You see, let's be real here. A lot of men needed escape from reality. Because a lot of us aren't high on the dating list. You know, chicks aren't beating down the door to get to me or Bobby Fletcher. They're too busy getting hot for guys who have hot mugshot photos. Believe it or not, it's a thing. Every time a good-looking guy gets a mugshot photo, before you know it, he gets a modeling contract. I'm getting sick of it. And chicks are sitting there going, let him out of jail. Meanwhile, they throw me in jail for looking at him wrong in the checkout line. Point being, these mediums were created by men who needed a fantasy to get away from the harsh realities of life. And now, women like this come in, the Anita Sarkeesian types, they see men just enjoying themselves in male spaces, and they have to destroy it. They have to go in there and, no, stop it. How dare you have fun? It's a lot like these damn Reddit rooms. Have you ever seen like Reddit, you can't have a Reddit room with only men talking. Then it gets in trouble and people come in and demand women can have a voice there. But if you go to like a Reddit chat or whatever, where it's female centric and it's about feminism, or the other Reddit I saw where women were trading tips on how to take money from men on dates and stuff and do some really messed up mental crap. They took glee in blocking men, and guys don't have a space to speak in there. No one's going, this needs to stop. Men need to have their voice. No. Point being, this is ridiculous. You're destroying mediums. The comic book industry is on life support. Just because the Marvel movies are doing good doesn't mean it's all sunshine and rainbows. I'm literally looking at Marvel Comics die. DC Comics is sitting there trying to figure out how to get people to read it again. And you know what they do? They go and hire the same SJWs that ruined Marvel to come to DC. In one of the most ultimate of stupid moves I've ever seen in my life. It's like, wait a second. Bobby has the plague. I'm going to go over there and play with him and roll around in his bed. Tammy has AIDS. Let's share a heroin needle. It's like that level of stupidity. You can get mad at me for saying it if you want, but as a longtime comic book guy who now only buys old comic books, you know, as far as I go with comics, like you give a damn, is up till the end of the Secret Invasion. After the Secret Invasion, I tapped out because they were doing this, oh, we got this new Marvel, we're going to get hip and new. I'm like, I see where this is going. I'm pulling the ripcord. What's Comicsgate? Oh, God. Essentially, it is a feminist movement within the comic book community that started after a bunch of female Marvel staffers got together for a milkshake and posted a group selfie. It's the Marvel Milkshake Crew. Oh, I know this girl, this Heather Antos. Yeah, she writes some really cringy tweets. Like, amazingly cringy. I didn't save any of them because I just thought she was a normal blue check mark. Now I know she works at Marvel. It explains a whole lot. Exactly what I was just saying. Then a bunch of trolls called them fake geek girls. Oh my God, the world's gonna end. They were called fake geek girls. Please, Messiah, save us for our stupidity. Don't let the world burn. Good God almighty, who cares? They reacted by creating a militant feminist movement which purpose was to eradicate toxic masculinity from geek culture, specifically the comic book culture. Oh, suck a dick. You know, for God's sakes, it's the internet. Everyone gets trolled. I was called a faggot on my own YouTube video a day ago. You don't see me crying a river. Oh no, the trolls. The trolls. A couple chicks working at Marvel get called something, they immediately like, we're gonna respond by making things worse. Kelly Sue promises fans that Captain Marvel 2 will be the definitive female superhero flick and will bring light to the injustices that women working in geek culture suffer on a daily basis. What is that? What's the injustice? My God, you guys are getting your way. Have you seen, what is it, Captain Marvel Unchained, Unleashed, something or other? She looks like Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. What more do you want? You have comic book artists now that are terrible. They look like you like went through a talent search for some of the shittiest Tumblr artists you could find and then go, do you want to write a feminist-centric Marvel comic and draw all the female characters like men? Yes, I do. I'm taking back the industry. Good God, I can't wait for it. You know what? Good. Let Marvel and DC die. I don't care. Let them die. We can sit there. Nobody will give a crap. Just like when Vertigo went under. Oh, we got some edgy ideas. We're going to hire Zoe Quinn to write a comic book. It's going to save us. Wah, wah. No, it didn't. Vertigo's over. Vertigo, dude. Vertigo did V for Vendetta. It did Lucifer, bro. Lucifer's now a television show. It's a shitty one compared to the comic. But nonetheless, it was good content. Dude, wasn't there Watchmen Vertigo as well? Where the hell are my Watchmen comics? Where did I put those, actually? I spent 10 or 11 years sourcing those motherfuckers, and I better not have lost them, I'll tell you that. Whatever. Point being, some amazing Alan Moore stuff was on Vertigo through DC, and now it's gone. I need to stop. Injustices women face in the comic book industry. God have mercy. I swear, you hear more injustice for women in America than a little bit. I think if there's any injustice, we wouldn't hear anything. You'd open your mouth and then a cop would take you away. Well, if you go through these, if you go through the comments, you'll see that one guy even actually interviewed this woman about Captain Marvel back in 2012. 2012 was a different time, and he's like, she didn't seem so political back then. It was 2012, bro. Things are less retarded in 2012. We still only had like 2 genders in 2012. Well, maybe 3. There was the male, female, and hermaphrodite back then. Now we got a whole bunch of crap. I missed 2012, actually. Peter then says she became political. She only became political when Trump became president, Kotaku, Polygon, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Alrighty. I don't even know if this is true, to be honest. I mean, take it as a grain of salt, but the last Captain Marvel movie was so bad, it doesn't seem far-fetched. I'm the hell out of here. I'm done with this. I'm going to take a shower. I feel dirty after reading this.